everyone, and welcome again to Stuff. I'm your host for today, Hannah. Well, I've just come back from ¿qué? Haciendo la compra. I just came back from doing the shopping. So I had my grocery list here and also my reusable grocery bag because it's very important to reciclar, okay? So with my trusty grocery bag and my grocery list, I went to the supermarket or grocery store también and bought a lot of vegetables, verduras, or para coloquialmente decir, veggies. Why? Because I'm going to prepare a vegetarian meal today. So let's take a look at some of the most popular vegetables that we can find at a supermarket. Starting with, a ver estos, rico, rico. So this is what? Champiñón. This is what we call a mushroom, or mushrooms in plural, mushrooms. And after mushrooms, we have this. Now look at this interesting little vegetable. So as you can see, it's got a lot of capas, a lot of layers. This is alcachofa en español, pero en inglés, ¿qué? Artichoke. Artichoke. A ver, otra vez. Decirlo conmigo, artichoke. Sí, un poco complicadillo, ¿no? So this is a great vegetable because it's a natural diuretic and it's very good for all of you who have high cholesterol. So this is a very healthy and nutritional vegetable. Okay, next to the artichoke we have, ¿qué es esto? This is a zucchini, okay, zucchini. Now, did you know that everyone calls this a vegetable, but actually, ¿qué pasa? Es una fruta, it's a fruit, yes. And of course, zucchinis come in this beautiful green color, or they can also be yellow. Yellow, green, dark green, or light green as well. Next to my zucchini, we have this. A ver, now this has a lot of different names depending on the country or area that you're from. In the United States, we call this, ¿qué? Berenjena, eggplant. Planta de huevo, literalmente, okay? So this is an eggplant in English, in American English, but in Europe, they call it, ¿qué? Un aubergine. Aubergine. Y como veis, pues tiene ese color muy bonito, like a very dark purple color. But eggplants can also be green. They can also be, of course, purple, white, and orange, okay? All right, so after eggplant, we have some other vegetables here. But I mentioned before that I'm going to make a vegetarian meal, vegetariano, vegetarian. You've probably also heard the expression vegan, okay? So vegetarian and vegan. Vegetarian, of course, vegetarians don't eat meat, no comen carne. Pero vegans todavía más, no comen carne, they don't eat meat or any dairy products, even honey or eggs. So that's the difference between vegetarian and vegan. All right, next we have here, oh, beautiful, celery. This is apio, celery. Fijaos bien en la pronunciación, celery, celery. Okay, now this is a great diet food. So if you want to lose a few pounds, and this is a great food that you can eat because it's almost all water, right? Water and fiber, has very low calorie, low fat. Well, vegetables in general have very little fat or very few calories. So this is a great diet food. But did you know that this food, celery, is actually one of the most very difficult allergens that are out there. A lot of people, when they are allergic to celery, it can be fatal. So be careful if you're allergic to celery. It can be very dangerous. All right, next we have cabbage. Okay, col, cabbage. Otra vez pronunciación, cabbage, cabbage, cabbage. So we have this cabbage. There are different types of cabbage, and cabbage has a lot of vitamin C. So if you want some vitamin C, have some cabbage. And we usually eat cabbage in ¿qué? In stews, or a stew es ¿qué? Un guisado o estofado. Es muy rico en estofados on a cold, cold night. So that's cabbage. Okay, next we have peas. Okay, so peas are guisantes. Guisantes, right? As you can see, we usually eat them as a side dish. Okay, ¿qué es un side dish? Un side dish es un guarnición. So usually if we have steak, no stick, stick is palo, so steak, un chuletón, steak or chicken or fish, then as an accompaniment we have some peas. And peas have been around for a very long time. They date back to thousands of years BC, before Christ. I don't know if you knew that. So it's a very old vegetable that we consume even to this day. All right, and last but not least, we have some, ¿qué? Oh, de toda la vida, judías verdes. Okay, so we have some green beans. Now this is just one type of green bean, judía verde. Now when we say bean in English, eso cubre un montón de judías, o alubias, etc. So there are a lot of different types of beans, and this one specifically, que es así verde y larga, is judía verde, or green bean. And as I mentioned before, zucchini, remember we cook this and eat this like a vegetable, as a vegetable, pero es una fruta, igual. So green bean, we eat it and we cook it like a vegetable, but it's actually a fruit. All right, so that is our table of vegetables for today. I'm going to start making my vegetarian meal and start cooking. So we'll see you next time here on Stuff. Bye-bye.